I'm your host, Jonathan Kuni,
And I'm your co-host, Brian Kiara.
and we're excited to have you with us as we kick off our journey to the world of economics. In each episode, we will dive into key economic topics and real-world implications.
For our economic episode, we'll be discussing a topic that's making waves globally, inflation. We're going to explore its impact from different corners of the world, starting from China's post-COVID inflation in 2023, Germany's inflation trends, and inflation in population in 2024.
To help us navigate these complex issues, we have three distinguished guests. Joining us today. First up, we have Shali Rose Skipper, an expert on the Chinese economy. Shali Rose will shed light on how inflation has affected China as it emerged from COVID lockdowns. Welcome, Shali Rose Skipper.
Thank you, Jovet. It's great to be here.
Next, we have Ashley Gaichi, who has recently written an insightful article on inflation in Germany. Ashley will help us understand the inflationary trends in Germany and what they mean for the European economy. Welcome, Ashley Gaichi.
Thank you, Jovet and Corey. It's such a pleasure to be here to discuss this topic.
And last but certainly not least, we have Tiana Warren, an expert on the economy, an economist specializing in the Pacific region. She will give us an overview of inflation and populating as we move into 2024. Welcome, Tiana Warren.
Thanks for having me, Jovet. I'm looking forward to this discussion.
Fantastic. Let's dive right in. Shali Rose, China has experienced significant economic changes following the end of COVID lockdowns. Can you walk us through how inflation has played a role in China's economic recovery in 2023?
Absolutely. So, as China emerged from the post-COVID lockdown in early 2023, it faced a set of unique challenges. So, the sudden reopening of the businesses led to a surge in consumer spending and industrial activities, which initially contributed to inflationary pressures, which disrupted the supply chains, right? And it pended up a demand. It played a major role. So the government decided to implement certain policies to stabilize the prices, such as adjusting interest rates and controlling the energy costs. However, inflationary pressures remain volatile due to fluctuating global prices and ongoing trade tensions.
It's quite a comprehensive view. It's interesting to see how the dynamics of reopening influence inflation. Actually, turning to Europe, the recent article covers Germany's inflation in 2023. What have been the key factors influencing the country's inflation?
Well, Germany's inflation has been driven by several key factors. Number one being the post-pandemic recovery has been uneven and supply chain disruptions, especially in energy and raw materials, which have led to increased costs. Also, wages and increased consumer prices have highly distributed to inflation. The European Central Bank has had to navigate these challenges and carefully balance them between supporting economic growth and controlling inflation.
It's clear that Germany's inflationary landscape is shaped by both domestic and international factors. Now, Tiana, let's shift our focus to population. How is inflation affecting PNG in 2024, and what are the key factors at play?
Well, in 2024, Papua New Guinea is grappling with inflation driven by both external and internal factors. Globally, rising commodity prices have affected PNG as the country relies heavily on imports for goods and fuel.
Locally, inflation has been compounded by logistical challenges and infrastructure deficits. Additionally, there's been increasing pressure on the government to manage inflation while promoting economic growth and addressing social issues. The country is also dealing with currency fluctuations, which add another layer of complexity to the inflation scenario.
It's fascinating to see how different countries are experiencing inflation through their unique economic analysis. Shally Rose, looking at China's experience, what lessons can be drawn from their approach to managing inflation post-lockdown?
China's approach highlights the importance of balanced response, and their focus is on controlling supply chain disruptions and implemented targeted monetary policies. It has been very crucial. So it's a reminder that while immediate inflation control measures are important, long-term structures of reforms and economic diversifications play a significant role in stabilizing prices.
Great insights. Ashley, what about Germany? What are some key takeaways from Germany's approach to dealing with inflation?
Well, Germany's experience underscoring the challenges of navigating inflation amid global uncertainties. The proactive measures, such as energy subsidies and fiscal policies, reflect the need for a robust support system. It's also a case study in the importance of regional cooperation, of the role of central banks in managing inflation while supporting economic stability.
And finally, Tia, what can we learn from PNG's situation regarding inflation management in developing economies?
For developing economies like Papua New Guinea, it's crucial to address both immediate inflationary pressures and underlying structural issues. Investment in infrastructure and improving supply chain resilience are key. Moreover, managing currency volatility and ensuring effective fiscal policies can help mitigate the impact of global inflationary trends.
Thank you all for your valuable insights. Clear that inflation is a multifaceted issue with varying impacts depending on its regional context.
That wraps up our first episode of Econ Talk. We've covered a lot of ground today, from China to Germany to Papua New Guinea. I hope you found this discussion as enlightening as we have. If you enjoyed today's episode and want to stay updated on future discussions, be sure to subscribe to the Econ Talk on your favorite podcast platform. And if you have questions or topics you'd like us to explore, feel free to reach us through our website or social media. Thank you for tuning in. I'm Jovet Kuli.
And I'm Courtney Tiago.
And this has been the Econ Talk. See you next time.